This is the Enuma Eilish tablet number 2. If you didn't watch the first video, go back and watch it from the beginning. Like and subscribe. Tablet number 2. Tiamat assembled his creatures and collected battle units against the gods, his offspring. Tiamat did more evil for posterity than Apsu. It was reported to Ea that she had prepared for war. Ea listened to that report and was dumbfounded and sat in silence. When he had pondered and his fury subsided, he made his way to Anshar his father, came before Anshar the father who begot him, and began to repeat to him everything that Tiamat had planned. Father, Tiamat who bore us is rejecting us. She has convened an assembly and is raging out of control. The gods have turned to her, all of them, even those whom you begot, have gone over to her side, have crowded round and rallied beside Tiamat, fierce, scheming, restlessly day and night, working up to war, growling and raging. They have convened a council and created conflict. Mother Huber, who fashions all things, contributed an unfaceable weapon. She bore giant snakes, sharp of tooth and unsparing of fang. She filled their bodies with venom instead of blood. She cloaked ferocious dragons with fearsome rays and made them bear mantles of radiance, made them godlike. Whoever looks upon them shall collapse in utter terror. Their bodies shall rear up continually and never turn away. She stationed a horned serpent, dragon, a Lamu hero, a demon, a rabid dog, and a scorpion man, aggressive Umu demons, a fish man, and a bull man, bearing merciless weapons, fearless in battle. Her orders were so powerful they could not be disobeyed. In addition, she created 11 more likewise, over the gods her offspring who had convened a council for her. She promoted Kingu, made him greatest among them, conferred upon him leadership of the army, command of the assembly, raising up the weapon to signal engagement to rise up for combat, overall command of the whole battle force, and she set him upon a throne. I have cast the spell for you and made you greatest of the gods' assembly. I have put into your power rule over all the gods. You shall be the greatest. You are my only lover. Your commands shall always prevail over the Anunnaki. She gave him the tablet of destinies and made him clasp it to his breast. Your utterance shall never be altered. Your word shall be law. When Kingu was promoted and had received the Anu power, and had decreed destinies for all the gods her sons, he said, "What issues forth from your mouth shall quench fire. Your accumulated venom shall paralyze the powerful." Anshar listened, and the report was very disturbing. "Whoa!" he cried and bit his lip. His liver was inflamed, his belly would not rest. His roar to Ea, his son, was quite weak. "My son, you who started the fight, you remain responsible for what you have done. You went and slew Apsu and Tiamat whom you enraged. Where else is there an opponent for her?" Despairing of advice, the prince of good sense, creator of divine wisdom, Nidamud, with soothing speech, words of appeasement, he answered Anshar his father nicely. "Father, you are the unfathomable fixer of fates. The power to create and destroy is yours." "Oh, Anshar, you are the unfathomable fixer of fates. The power to create and destroy is yours. For the moment, stay quiet at the words I shall tell you. Bear in mind what a good thing I did. Before I slew Apsu, who else could he look to? Now there are these monsters. Before I can rush up and extinguish Kingu, he will surely have destroyed me. Then what?" Anshar listened, and the speech pleased him. His heart prompted him to speak to Ea. "My son, your deeds were highly commendable. You can make a strike force unbeatable. Ea, your deeds were highly commendable. You can make a strike force unbeatable. But go towards Tiamat. Soothe her uprising. May her fury abate at your spell." He listened to the words of his father, Anshar. He took the road, went straight on his way. Ea went. He searched for Tiamat's strategy, but then stayed silent and turned back. He entered into the presence of the ruler Anshar. In supplication he addressed him. My father, Tiamat's actions were too much for me. I searched for her course, but my spell was not equal to her. Her strength is mighty. She is completely terrifying. Her crowd is too powerful. Nobody could defy her. Her noise never lessens. It was too loud for me. I feared her shout, and I turned back. But father, you must not relax. You must send someone else to her. However strong a woman's strength, it is not equal to a man's. You must disband her regiments, confuse her advice, before she can impose power on us. Anshar was speechless and stared at the ground. Gnashed his teeth and shook his head at Ea. Now the Agigi assembled, all the Anunnaki. They sat silently, tight-lipped. Finally they spoke. Will no god come forward? Is fate fixed? Will no one go out and face Tiamat? Then Ea from his secret dwelling called Anshar, father of the great gods, whose heart is perfect like a fellow citizen or countryman. The mighty Hare, who was his father's champion. Who rushes into battle? Marduk, the hero. He told him of the innermost design, saying, O Marduk, take my advice, listen to your father. You are the son who sets his heart at rest. Approach Anshar, drawing near to him, and you make your voice heard. Stand your ground. He will be calmed by the sight of you. The Lord rejoiced at the word of his father, and approached and stood there before Anshar. Anshar looked at him, and his heart was filled with joy. He kissed him on the lips, put away his trepidation. Then Marduk addressed him, saying, Father, don't stay so silent. Open your lips. Let me go, and let me fulfill your heart's desire. Anshar, don't stay so silent. Open your lips. Let me go, and let me fill your heart's desire. Anshar replied, What kind of man has ordered you to war, my son? It is Tiamat, of womankind, whom you must advance against with arms. Marduk answered, Father, my creator, rejoice and be glad. You shall soon set your foot upon the neck of Tiamat. Anshar, my creator, rejoice and be glad. You shall soon set your foot upon Tiamat. Anshar replied, Then go, my son, knowing all wisdom. Quell Tiamat with your pure spell. Set forth immediately in the storm chariot. Let it be driven out, but turn them back. The Lord rejoiced at the word of his father. His heart was glad, and he addressed his father. Lord of the gods, fate of the gods, if I am indeed to be your champion, if I am indeed to defeat Tiamat and save your lives, convene the council, name a special fate, sit joyfully together. My own utterance shall fix fate instead of you. Whatever I create shall never be altered. The decree of my lips shall never be revoked, never changed. Anshar made his voice heard. That is the end of Tablet 2. Watch the next video, Tablet number 3.